I'm Rhoda, welcome to my channel. Today's workout is a circuit workout, Peripheral Heart Action, PHA. That means we'll use an upper body move and then a lower body move, back and forth, getting your heart rate up into a fat burning zone. The end of each round, we'll combine the moves for a compound move, which will also get your heart rate into a fat burning zone. So, strength and cardio all in one, really time efficient workout. If that's the type of workout that appeals to you, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe, and you help me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Let's go. Let's get warmed up. Swinging the arms, knees up. Big moves. We want that blood flowing. Heels up and back. If you've never done PHA before, I think you're going to like it. This is a lot of fun. We're not going to stop. I will warn you that. And kick out in front. I'm going to give you modifications too for anything that involves bending your knees. If that truly is not an option for you, we'll give you ways to get around that, okay? And out and in. I am using a medium set of weights. Some of these moves I could do heavier. You could too. But we're going to keep the weights in our hand for these really 5-minute rounds practically, okay? So we'll be doing a lot of reps. And that's how we're going to get that cardio effect. I'm going to start with squats, or I'll give you a rear leg raise. If bending the knees is too difficult, grab your weight like you're sitting in a chair, drive through your heels, up and squeeze, or alternating rear leg lift, just like that, okay? Ready? Deep breath, here we go. Squat and stand. Down and up, or rear lift, rear lift. Really at the pace that we're doing the squats, you can do those rear leg lifts. In the squats, weights in the heels down and up. When you come up, squeeze your buns, drive those hips forward, squeeze. Finish the move. Down and up. Start with a basic lower body move here. Move on to an overhead press for our upper body move. 40 seconds on each. No rest in between. That is your key to a PHA workout. Resting the lower body, where all the blood is flowing right now, because those muscles were asking for oxygen, because that's what they want for fuel. So the heart's working to get that oxygenated blood, that lower body, and then, woo, okay, upper body move. Change of pace. Now we're trying to get oxygen up to these shoulder muscles. As soon as the heart adjusts to that, we're going to take it back down to the lower body move. I'm going to go through these moves twice. And back to your squats or your rear leg lifts, down and up. You should start to feel the heart rate coming up. Now you're not going to be panting like you're out sprinting, but you are going to be in what we call the low cardio range, which is where you burn the most fat. So, PHA equals fat burning. The bonus here, coming up on the switch, okay, coming up to those overhead presses again. Down and up. Here we go. I go staggered stance with my feet, but you could be here. Doesn't matter which foot is forward if you prefer the staggered. Up and down. Feel it? So the bonus, as I was saying, building lean muscle, right? You can feel those muscles working. This is getting hard. It's hard for me. Building that lean muscle, that's going to increase your metabolism over time. Because, good, all right, 10-second rest. Just kind of roll it out. We're going to combine these two. So I wanted to put a little 10-second break in here. By building this lean muscle, which requires more calories to exist, here we go, squat and push, to exist on your body, you increase your metabolism. The key is consistent strength work. So it doesn't have to be an hour a day. You can take 30 minutes, 40 minutes, a couple times a week. Do strength, sprinkle in some nice cardio, whether that's walking, biking, do one of my low impact HIIT workouts that will protect your joints. A couple other times a week. Be amazed. A little bit of consistency, what you can do. Whew. Okay, we made it to our first rest. Keep yourself hydrated in this workout. We're not jumping around, we're not impacting joints, but we're working very hard. Okay, next move, I have two options. We're doing an alternating rear lunge, where your toe comes back, knee comes as close to the mat as you can, drive to the front foot and stand, or hold the weight here, side leg lifts, like that, okay? Ready? Here we go. Rear lunge, or those side leg lifts. Keep your shoulders up, chest is proud. Do not lean over this front knee. We want to protect the knees. So if you're not having knee problems, we don't want to create knee problems. I want you to drive through that back toe and then drive through the front heel. Keeping the shoulders up, keeping the body weight out of that front leg. Down and up. And there's that heart rate, right? Feel it? It works. Moving on to a bicep curl. Palms face me, curling it up and down. Keep the elbows right in at the waist here. I see this a lot. You want to control this move. This is all bicep. Elbows in at the top, squeeze at the bicep, but nice soft hold on your weights. Protect your hands and your wrists. Just stay neutral. They don't curl like that. You'll see that too. Keep them neutral. It's all about squeezing the upper arm. Up and down. Get back to those real lunges real soon. Some of you, if you've been here a while, you know, not my favorite, but they work. So we do them. You'll have your favorite exercises and your not so favorites. I haven't met too many people that say, yeah, rear lunges or split lunges are my favorite. I don't hear that very often. I don't mind side lunges or curtsies. These are tough, right? We do them anyway. Remember, lift and lift. There's your modification, or out to the side, whichever you prefer. Probably got to the side because we did the rear leg with the squat. Sorry about that. Bad cueing. And curl. Good, I need a break on the lower body. Curl it up and down. Abs are tight here. Core works when you lift. Core is working. We have some good abs in the four finishing rounds. Lots of abs. Keep going. Take that 10-second break. 10 minutes, yeah. No. 10-second break. Right here. Catch your breath. We're going to alternate rear lunge as we go back and do our curl, or you can do your side leg lift like that. Okay, here we go. Take it back with a curl or a side leg lift with a curl. Take it back. Notice my shoulders stay up here. Your weight is in front and you're curling it up, but don't lean into it like that. All right, make sure keeping those shoulders up, keeping the weight over the hips and not over that front knee. Whew. All right, I'm just looking at the clock. Yeah, that was a little clock look right there. And rest. Nice job. All right, see how that works? Tough stuff. But we're tougher, right? And if you're doing this workout and you're saying, geez, I thought this was an over 40 channel. This is hard. Just because it's over 40 doesn't mean it's easy. All right, deadlift down and up, and then we'll do back rows here. Really, anyone can do the deadlift, provided you do it correctly. Weight in your heels, drive the hips back, keep that weight right along the legs. We're not looking to touch our toe. Just want to come down to the knee or just a little below. Drive through your heels and up. So I really started working out 20 years ago in my late 30s, on my way to 40. And I did a lot of these moves and I thought, oh my gosh, this is hard. And it is. The thing is, do what you can. Each time you're going to find you can do more. Just a little more. Down and up. Now hinge down, pull back towards the waist. Shoulder blades are coming up here, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back. Watch your hand position, it's not here. Pull back. Abs are tight. Think about weight in your heels here. Stay with me, come on. You need a break on the lower back. Stand up for a breath, and then come back into this and keep doing your rows. One more row. And bring it up. Palms face you. Down and up. Deadlift. I work with clients, both coaching, where I work strictly in the virtual world, and then I do one-on-one trainings. And it's so fun when a client who thinks, I'll never get to X, whatever that is, I'll never be able to do something. And when they can, and realize they had it in them all the time, that's a great thing to be a part of. All right, ready? Take it down. Last time for the rows right here. So fun to watch. And I will remind my clients, remember the first time I presented this move and how hard it was? And look at you now. So that's you too. Just stay consistent. And when I mean consistent, I have 10 and 15-minute videos on this channel. If you don't have time for a full workout, do a short one. Just remind your body that every day you do a little something. Good. All right, 10 seconds to transition. We're going to take it down, palms face each other, do a row, and then up. So combining the two moves. Deep breath. Here we go. Weights in the heels, pull back, drive the hips up, squeeze. Compound moves, combination, upper and lower at the same time, just like when we go up, back, and forth. Keeps that heart rate up in that lower cardio range. We breathe in a little hard, burning fat. A couple more, one more at least. And there we go, that's it. All right, taking a little break. Good. Okay. Next up, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to use two weights, but I'm going to put them in one hand. We're going to a side lunge, so we're going over and up. Our second move is an oblique lean, so we're working the waistline. And so this round and the next round are going to be on one side of the body. So step out, ready? Side lunge, the leg you step out on. A little edit there, over and up, come on. Some of you know my dog, Jake. Can get a little mouthy. I know you don't want to hear that while you're trying to do a workout, right? Over and up. Ready for oblique leans? Right here, over and up. Relax this shoulder. You don't lift with the shoulder. You lift with the waist. If you've not done these before, these oblique muscles, they respond quickly. You might be a little sore tomorrow, but a good sore. You'll realize you worked your waistline. Over and up. You're holding two weights. You might need to readjust them every once in a while. It can get difficult to hang on to. You have one heavier weight, grab that. Over and up. Headed back into our side lunges. Ready? Here we go. Really hammering on this inner thigh work. Stay with me, come on. One more. Go into those leans. Again, here we go. Over and up. Relax your shoulder. Lift with your waist. Think about being up against a wall. If you are up against a wall, I want you to keep your shoulder blades, your hips, your heels all touching that wall. So you're not leaning forward or back at all. It's just over. Over and up. A 10-second break coming here. I'm gonna readjust my weights. Getting a little heavy in this hand. Readjust my clothing. Okay, side lunge, stand up, do your lean. This is a fun one, I think. Here we go. Over, up, lean. Just like that. Good. Almost time for that break. 30-second rest coming. Stay with me. One more. Nice, good for you. All right, keep hydrated. Grab some water. I'm gonna go to the other side. Leans and lunges. All right, so having my weight, set myself up to go to your right. So you're gonna lunge to the right, lean to your left, okay? Set your weights, so you can hang on to them. Ready? Step it out, here we go. Over and up, stay with this lunge. Over, up and squeeze. Now, you know, we don't stop. You don't need to go fast here. Rather, you focus on your form. Nice flat back, weight in the heels, drive the hips back here. Push out of the lunge. If you are protecting those knees, you need to protect those joints, I should have said earlier. You're just not gonna go into that lunge too much, right? Just don't bend. You're still gonna hinge forward. You're still gonna hit that inner thigh. Good, all right, lean it. Over and up. Remember, you're up against a wall. Everything stays touching. Check your form. Work in the waistline. Popular target spot, right? If you like these PHA workouts, I do have a playlist on the channel. These are great for runners, for cross training, for example. Because you don't want to be doing impact on days you're not running, because running is very impactful. Over and up. If you're just looking for a good cardio workout that doesn't involve jumping or impact, and you want to get strength training at the same time, this is a perfect way to do it. I really like this format. I also like that we don't stop. We just keep going. Calorie burn on that is high. over and up. I'm going to throw in one more lunge because I like them. And over and up. Here we go. Feeling those waist muscles? I am. Whew. I created this channel because I really started working out and became a trainer shortly before I turned 40. Hard to believe that was so long ago. But I spent 15 years until my mid-50s doing super high impact workouts every day practically. And I learned my lesson because right now I have a back brace on, working on some hip issues. Got that low rest coming. Hip is affecting the lower back, and I don't want that for you. That's why I decided to really target this channel towards getting a workout without causing injury. Here we go. Over, come up, and lean. So if you're thinking, gee, I see these other channels jumping all around, jump squats, that kind of thing. Yeah, those are awesome. I did those, but I'm paying for it now. You can get the effect and the benefit without doing that impact work. I promise. I am doing it, and you are too. So, stay with it. It's not to say if you don't like to run or like those HIIT workouts every once in a while, go right ahead. Just don't do them all the time. Don't do it every day because it will wear your muscles and especially your joints down, causing a soft tissue injury, which is not a lot of fun. Okay. All right, we are taking it to the mat. So bring it on down. Grab your weight, starting with a chest fly and a bicycle. So here's that promised ab work again. Starting with the fly, palms face each other, push your back to the mat, open and squeeze. Now think about having a little bend in those elbows, and as you come up, hugging a big barrel, okay? So the arms do not go super straight, right? That's gonna hurt your elbows. We're really targeting chest here. Couple more. We're going to a lower body bicycle move. So weight is down. You can put your hands under your bum a little bit. One leg out, switch, abs tight. Creating a little shelf here, reminding yourself not to roll out of this, okay? Push your back to the mat. You can have your legs high right here if you're just starting out. Hold your abs tight, you're working them. More advanced, super advanced, but only down here if you can feel that lower back connect with the mat the entire time. They say I'm nursing some back issues right now. I'm gonna come right in the middle range here. Hold those abs tight. Grabbing the weight, back to your flies. Here we go. Out and in. I was on vacation last week, so I came back to training clients all week. I do a lot of my filming on Saturday and Sunday, so during the week I'm working with clients. And this chest fly was in the workout. And I'll tell you what, after taking a vacation, did a lot of walking, but I did not do strength work. I was so sore. My chest was sore. So this doesn't seem like it's real effective necessarily, depending on what weight you're using. But it is, I promise. I was reminded, hands under, back to your bicycle. I was reminded how strength work is making a difference. Even though doing it every day with my clients, I'm not super sore. I'm just a little sore. When I took that break for 10 days, and back, really sore. So, muscles are responding to the strength work. You really only have to do it a couple times a week, I promise. And then get your heart work in with your low impact cardio. Good, all right. Take Taking that 10 seconds to set ourselves up, palms face each other, knees up. As the weight comes out, one leg goes out. So a little different in the lower body. Here we go. Out and squeeze. And if this is just pulling on your back too much, you're feeling any kind of stress in the back, you can keep one foot down and the other foot, okay? Here's your modification right here. Just starting out, it's a good option. Rest is coming, and we have 2 more rounds. Are done. There it is. Okay. Whew. All right. Putting the weight aside. Going with some body weight here. All right. So we're going to come on your side. Set this up for you. This is a challenging setup, so follow me. Nice strong shoulder. That means you're not doing this, all right? Nice strong top arm, arm that's on top, put it right here. You're gonna take the bottom arm, I want you to wrap it underneath. You're gonna push with this hand. Pushing yourself up is gonna work the back of the arm. Ready? Here we go. Push. Now my legs, I like them in this position. You can be here, you can be here, whatever feels good on the legs. And if you're saying right now, you have got to be kidding me, trust me, I saw this single arm tricep move in the early 90s on a video when I was just starting to really get into working out. And yeah, I said the same thing. You gotta be kidding me. Do what you can, okay? You get 3 or 4, good for you. Next time you get 4 or 5. You'll build up and down. But feel it, it's effective. And we do wanna work the back of the arm. Now, this arm down, hand behind your head. Crunch and kick, or one knee, top leg, okay? You're just starting out, this is plenty right here. You're more advanced, both knees up, keep the feet off the floor. Crunch it and kick it. Nice strong here, okay? I started to feel myself do that, so if I feel myself do that, I think maybe I need to remind you not to do that too. Feel those abs work, right? One more, and then we'll go back to second round on the tricep. Set it up, top hands down, other arm wraps, push up, slowly lower. And go slow, right? Because we want to get the benefit of the nice slow movement, but also you'll do less reps. And spend more time really resisting and pushing. When you go super fast, there's a tendency to kind of bring momentum in. We don't want momentum, so in other words, up like that, right? We don't want momentum. We want those muscles that we're targeting, that tricep, to do the work here. Getting a little angry, isn't it? Oh, it's okay. This is hard. Good. All right, back to your crunch. Remember, 1 leg or 2. Crunch and kick. Whew. Feeling it? Are you feeling it? Pull your abs tight. By pulling them tight, you're really engaging them. There, it makes them help with the move. Abs are tired. Mine are too. You're probably wondering how we're going to combine this. We're not. Got a little surprise coming. Couple more. And I promise we're done with this one. And 10 seconds, you're going to set up a plank, okay? I want you to come over, bring elbows, hands together is easier than hands apart. On your knees if you're just starting out. Wide toes is a little bit less difficult. Feet together. This is 40 seconds. You want to modify, or not modify, advance it. You can go to one toe and then at 20 seconds change to the other toe. Keep those hips down. Now, if you're like this or this, I'd rather you go heels down, drive those hips towards the mat, right? So you're nice and flat. If you're a mountain, right there, you're not getting the work on the abs. And that's what we're targeting here. And the side that you were just crunching on, you're gonna feel a burn there. You are gonna feel that burn. And, whew, are you glistening? I am glistening. See, and we are not jumping around, but we are definitely getting that heart rate up and that glistening sweat going. All right, over to the other side. Setting it up, top hand, just like that. Bottom arm wraps around, going down, take a little rest right here. Catch your breath. Strong push through this hand in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on, stay with me. I know it's hard. And like I said, if you did 3 or 4, good for you. Do what you can here. And each time, you're going to do just a little bit more. Now, if you like this video, underneath the video, you can hit the thumbs up. And that will put this video in your YouTube library. So when you open YouTube, you can go to your library and your liked videos are in there, so you can do it again without having to go find it on the page. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because when you open your YouTube page, you'll see the latest video that has come out on the channel. We've got at least 2 coming out every week. Good. All right, on to your crunches. A couple coming out every week, so there's always variety. But find the ones you like. You're not going to do it every day, but by going back in a week, 2 weeks, after consistently working, right, you'll go, wow, I remember when I could only do 3 or 4 of those, and I'm doing 10 now. And it doesn't take long, I promise, for that advancement to come. It really doesn't. Burning. Last one here for this round anyway. Stop that tricep, palm down. Knee, push it up, I know. Hard stuff. These are our target areas though, right? You want to hit the tricep, back of that arm. You want to hit the abs. Getting tough, right? I'm looking at the clock, 15 seconds, come on. What's that, 6 reps? Maybe? Maybe not even. We can do that. Look at that, it's only 4 reps. Yay. All right, ready to do the crunches? This is it. Crunch and kick. Crunch it and kick. And your modification right here. I might do a couple modified. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Crunch and kick. Come on, almost there. Almost done. We have one more surprise. It's not a forearm plank. One more, come on. And, all right, 10 seconds. Flipping over. I'm gonna use my weights to protect my wrists. You don't have to, but I do find this is a little bit more comfortable for me. Coming up in a high plank, right here. Feet together. It's a little more challenging with feet apart. Okay, if you have to be up like this, again, on your knees, hinging, like leaning forward a little bit with your hips, you're going to engage those abs, and you're going to engage them much more than if your hips are up in the air. Right? Up here, no abs. Right here, definitely. Right here, definitely. Really don't feel a lot of difference in that. Keep breathing. My arms are shaking. Are your arms shaking? Why is it resting now? We should be done, right? I didn't miss anything. Okay, we are done. I'm going to take 2 seconds and I'm going to stop this. And we are going to stretch. So hands down, round your back. And flatten. Round it again. And flatten, toes together, knees out. Let's rock back, hands over your head. And you may be super flexible, you're laying on the ground right now, or you're not, you're up here. I'm kind of in the middle, I don't have great flexibility. I find that when I'm in the stretch though, if I breathe and really try and relax, I can go a little deeper. Now if you take your hands, put them together, bring them behind your head, And let your body weight come down on those elbows. You're going to feel a really good tricep stretch from those push-ups. All right, let's come back down. We're going to come on our tummy. Let's bend a knee. Grab a foot if you can. Back of your sock, or just bend the knee. Go to the other side. Elbows under you. Lift your head out of your neck out of your shoulders. Feel a nice stretch up the front of the body here. We're going to tuck our toes under and rock back into a down dog if that feels good, or you're just going to come on up, bring it up, round it up and stand. Let's step to one side. We're going to stretch out those side lunges. Right there. That should feel good. And other side. Hands on your knees. You hinge forward, drive those hips back. You can hang on to it by the knees. You're more flexible. Bring the hands down. Look through your knees. Grab your elbows. If that feels good, that's just going to put a little bit of weight on the upper body, going deep into those hamstrings. Bring this on up nice and slowly. Bring the feet in, step up and over. Stretch those obliques. Good. Up and over the other side. The sun is coming up. I feel it in my eyes. Hopefully it's not too blinding for you. And come on up, bring one arm in front. Drop the shoulder. Stretch in the back of the arm. If you want a longer stretch, you can go over to the stretch playlist on the channel. Anything from a 7 to 20 minute stretch. Other side. And let's go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hands a little bit if you can. I'm going to step forward, a little hip flexor stretch. Going to push this hip forward. Feel that front of the hip stretch. That should feel nice. If you have hip pain, this is a great stretch to really kind of counteract often what drives that pain, which is that we're always sitting. So that area gets very tight. This helps reverse that and stretch it out. Good. Step the other foot forward and back. Get your balance. Don't fall over, and then drive that hip forward. And bring it in, roll your shoulders. Should feel great. Hard work, but it pays off. Other direction, and you are worth it. Take the time for you. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Thank you for joining me. Give the video a thumbs up if you want to do it again, and I'll see you next time.